Welcome back, everyone, to Rob's Daily Classics. Having fun on Bring a Trailer today. I found a car that comes with a trailer, a 1971 Plymouth Duster with 10,000 original miles, likely quarter-mile bursts over its lifetime, $71,000 with 2 days to go. We're going to discuss this one. Let's check this car out. I found this car just a little while ago on Bring a Trailer, and this car has a trailer. It's currently at $71,000. It ends in 2 days, 77 comments, tons of information, 10,000 original miles, which is crazy. It's based in Pennsylvania, not too far away from me, but let's try to justify this purchase. The 1971 Plymouth Duster was built, the actual car line came out in 1970, 1976. By 1976, the cars became very lethargic and the big bumpers and all that stuff. From the A-pillar back, it was from the A-pillar forward, it was a Valiant. From the A-pillar back, it was its own body style, which kind of makes it interesting because it was its own unique design at the time. It didn't come only in 4 doors. It only came in a 2-door, as you know. It was originally positioned against the Hornet and the Maverick, and the Novas. If you remember that time, the Novas started getting into the fastback look as well with the hatchbacks and such. But the original penning of this car, really on a price point, was to go against the Volkswagen Beetle and the Chevy Vega. So when you look at popular mechanics or popular science, Motor Trend back in those days, you'd see a 2-door Plymouth Duster going up against a Volkswagen Beetle, which was kind of crazy, But 1971, the 340 cubic inch engine had about 275 gross horsepower, and we'll keep it as gross. I think they changed it to net horsepower in 72 or so. It's they had a twister package, but it didn't come with the 340. The 340 was its own package with the stripes and all that. This is an automatic transmission car, $71,000, with tons of people bidding on this car. It ends in 2 days. I don't know where the prices go. I mean, this is an example of how pricing has really gone a little crazy. But it does have 10,000 original miles, and it is automatic. It looks like to be a very featured car with a center console on all, so probably a nicely built car. It looks very nicely presented. I'm sure it's not the original paint, but it might be. That's the problem with Bring a Trailer. They never really give you any, unless the person goes out there with a paint gauge. They say things like, the car is finished in Bahama yellow and features a satin black hood, but it doesn't say it's the original paint or it's not the original paint, and that's when everybody starts asking questions at the bottom, and you got to get into that. But anyway, it's a here's the build plate, all the different options. I mean, it really is a nice car. I mean, performance hood treatment. I guess you can just check the boxes back in those days. For $25, you can get the hood tie-down pins, the trunk lamps, and of course the engine was code number E55. You got the 340 CID cubic inch engine and the heavy-duty automatic transmission. 2-door sports goods. Sequential production number was 291,685 car built. In that sequential. Nice. It comes with a trailer and all that. Really cool. A good trailer like that's $10,000, $12,000 if you painted it, I guess. So deduct that from the $71,000. Some original things that he's selling, some documentation. I'm not going to criticize the seller. I think he's got something very unique here. But I will say I'm not sure where prices are going on something like this. I guess if you were leaving your house today to go buy a brand new Ford F-150 pickup truck and you start adding the options, you'd certainly get up to $71,000. So if you went home and said, hey, honey, I decided against buying the new pickup truck. I really found this on Bring a Trailer instead, and I want to have fun with this car, and I'm going to buy it for $75,000, wherever this car ends up. Is there a future for this car as appreciating? I don't know. I guess so, but it's already really high up in the marks. You can bring it to racetracks and you can have some fun with it. I guess this car was geared at one time. I don't know if they changed the rear end on the car, but it looks like this car was a quarter-mile type car. That's why it has such low miles on it. So I guess I missed out. I should have bought a few of these 340 Dusters. Back in my day, the 340 Duster with a 4-speed transmission was a budget-friendly muscle car. Everybody else was buying more expensive things, the Chevelle SS 396s and the 427 Corvettes and things like that. So if you had a 340 manual transmission Duster, you were on a budget. You put headers on it, you put side pipes on it, had some fun with it, but it was never anything that was aspirational at the time. It was just something people did on a budget, But today, it's $71,000. It's going to end in 2 days, and where this car will go, I'm not sure, but an interesting one all the same. So good luck to the seller for finding this car and selling it for the money that he's selling it for. It is a beautiful car. I wouldn't mind having this at all. Not a big fan of the automatic transmission for this type of money, but I get it. This is where the hobby is going, and but I don't think that 10,000 miles is street driven. I'm thinking this car, based on the whole way it's set up with filtering systems and things like that, that this car was raced back in its day. So, and I don't think he's hiding that either, in his description. So I think the seller's being very honest up front with this car. So there you got it, folks. A 1971 Plymouth Duster. Check this car out if you're in Pennsylvania. It ends in 2 days. You can find this car on Bring a Trailer. It's not easy, not difficult to find. It's a beautiful color. Great design for its time. It was a budget car back in those days, but here we are looking at this car. I don't know, 20 years from now, this might be a museum piece, but it would be fun to do. I'm sure you get paid for something like this. You bring it to a drag strip, and they'll probably pay you as a feature car just to keep the audience happy and just to run this car down the track on a quarter mile and all that stuff. I would leave it as a street car and just have some fun with it, but there you go. 1971 Plymouth Duster, automatic transmission, 340 engine, beautiful decked out hood with the hood pins. Yeah, this is really nice with the Craig rims and all, so enjoy it. And again, if you were going out to buy a new Ford F-150 pickup, there's your reason not to buy that pickup today. Go grab this car and have some fun. Have a great day. Talk to you later, and thanks for watching.